ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। अखंड नित्याद्वय बोध शक्त्या जेटली जी स्लोली। अखंड नित्याद्वय बोध शक्त्या स्फुरन्तमात्मानमनंत वैभवम् बोध शक्त्या स्फुरन्तमात्मानमनंत वैभवम् समावृणोत्यावृतिशक्तिरेषा तमोमयी राहुरिवार्कविम्बम् समावृणोत्यावृतिशक्तिरेषा तमोमयी राहुरिवार्कविम्बम् एषा तमोमयी आवृत्ति शक्ति 139. This Avarana Shakti, the Maya has two force, two strength, two sides of activities. One is covering the thing, and another is directing us in different way. First one is covering the things, means non-apprehension, and means covering the truth. Second one is Vikshepa Shakti, directing something else. Atasmin tad buddhi, what is not that, to see that. That is misapprehension. So, and why it happens? Now that is tamo guna pradhana, predominant by tamas. Akhanda nitya advaya bodha shaktya स्फुरन्तं अनंत वैभवम आत्मानं अर्कबिंबम राहु इव सम आवृणोति. How that tamamayi avarana shakti works? Akhanda nitya advaya bodha shaktya. It does through the Chaitanya Swarupa. And what Chaitanya Swarupa? Apna Chaitanya Swarupa. Siya Chaitanya Swarupa. Clear? And what that Chaitanya Swarupa? Na akhanda, unbreakable, nitya, eternal, advaya means non-dual, bodha shaktya, through the knowledge itself. Why? Because Brahmasraya Maya, Maya or that Prakriti has no separate existence. It works because it is getting strength or prana from Chaitanya. Clear? Ananta Vaibhavam Atmanam. तो ये आवरण शक्ति क्या करते हैं? अनंत वैभवम आत्मानम अर्कबिंबम. Arka means Surya, bimbam means the rays. So Atma Vaibhav, अनंत आत्मा वैभव को क्या करते हैं? कवर करते हैं. और सूर्य मंडल क्या है? अनंत वैभवम, इटर्नल valor, eternal prabhava, eternal the expression. Ananta Vaibhavam Atmanam. Atma has been compared with the sun, because what sun rays does, as if Atma is nirguna, means doesn't do anything else. Like Surya, we say that the sun is shining, as if the sun is doing something else. But it's not correct. The sun is self-effulgent. Swaprakash. Prakash इनका धर्म है. It is not that sun and giving rays. Sun means prakasha. Sun means illumination. Clear? So Atma means Chaitanya Swarupa. And that Chaitanya Swarupa to all, for the Swamis, for the Asamis, for the sadhu, for chor, for a righteous person, for a wretched person. Chaitanya Satta, the consciousness principle is same everywhere. Likewise, the sun rays, the rays fall upon the lotus, the diamond, the beautiful thing, and the field also, because its dharma is illumination. Sun is self-illumining, self-effulgent. Atma is also like that. But Rahu iva sama avrinati. When the total solar eclipse happens, total solar eclipse. Nowadays, the internet is verily here, so we can see everything else. But I can remember in 1995, there was massive publicity by Paschim Banga Vigyan Mancha about total solar eclipse. Solar eclipse, Purna Surya Grahan. So the thing is, total solar eclipse. So we went all, the car was arranged by the government in some place in a village side where there was less houses, big houses. And we went there and we saw the total solar eclipse. For some seconds, the whole area became dark. Birds were verily imbibed with the nature. They also misunderstood, as when the dusk starts, what happens? Now birds starts chirping. Birds start chirping. पक्षी अपना संगीत चालू कर देता है. तो ऐसे ही दोपहर को 12 बजे करीब जब सोलर इक्लिप्स टोटल हुआ, तब ऐसे ही हो गया जैसे कि शाम हो गया. And there was a gold, diamond ring like. So the thing is, but it stayed for few seconds, then again total daytime. Likewise, that tamomai avarana shakti, आत्मा के द्वारा शक्तिशाली होकर आत्मा को ही राहु की तरह ढक देता है। राहु जैसे सूर्य मंडल को ढक देता है पूर्ण सूर्य ग्रहण के समय, ऐसे ही ब्राह्मण से उत्पन्न हुआ माया ब्राह्मण को ही एजिप ढक देता है। क्लियर? So to tell all those things in 138, what Bhagavan told, Shrunu Sakhe, असद्ग्राहः सही बंधः भवति। असत वस्तु को सत रूप में लेना, ग्रहण करना ही बंधन है। ये सारे लोग बोलते हैं कि स्वामी जी हम लोग संसारी है, संसार में बंधा हुआ हूं, we are all bound in samsar, we are all householder. What is the upaya? What is the method? What is the way to get rid of all bindings, all bondage in our life? So you have to know what is bondage. So he told in first that atra anatmani aham iti matihi bandha एषः मतलब अनात्मा को आत्मा समझकर लेना ही बंधन है। एंड फ्रॉम दैट प्राप्त अज्ञानात् जनन मरण क्लेश संताप हेतु येनैवायं वपुरिदम असत् सत्यमित्यात्म बुद्ध्या पुष्य तुक्ष्यति अवति विषयस्तु विषयस्तंतुभिः कोश कृद्वद। हम लोग देखा कि लोग अपना बंधन खुद तैयार करते हैं। We create our own bondage. How? As silkworm does. And when it is covered by the string produced by itself, it can't come out and it dies. Likewise, human being, we create our own maya, own samsar. We create samsar. Bhagavan has not created samsar. Bhagavan has created jagata. But we have created our samsar for our personal benefit. Why people marry and all those things? Because of their personal benefit. They have some imagination. They have some dream to be happy. That if I marry someone else, he will or she will make me happy. This belief system is so strengthened because it is parampara. We have seen our parents and all other neighbors, and whenever they come out with a very smiling face and which creates jealousy inside. Say how happy they are that Mr. X can share his all sorrows to Mrs. Y or Mrs. X. Sorry. So the thing is, and that things that because everyone is suffering, everyone wants to share their own sorrows. So they think that if I get partner in my life, I will be happy like my neighbors. But sometimes, some shouting sound comes from their house which is closed, and some extraordinary drum sound as if beating something else comes. Uh, then Guru told Baba, in every family there is conflict, there is shouting. No, no, I asked my neighbor. They told this is our newly purchased audio system. And it is Dolby Digital, so that sound comes of beating. So it is our illuminate is like, our Bhranti, our wrong imagination. We create our samsara. Not only one creation, so many things. You can't tell that I am only bind with my wife and children. You are bind with millions of things that you don't know, you are unconscious. When something will be snatched from you, then you can understand, oh, I was bound to that. Like your favorite shirt, favorite dish, favorite almirah, favorite room, favorite space in the bed, what you don't want to share with anyone else. Everything is the part of the samsara, which is not mine. We claim always this is mine, 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 mine. In one ferry ghat, I'm talking about 15, near about 20 years back, nearly. One beggar died. Then we were young chap, very young chap. So, that beggar died, who will cremate her? So we all young chap, we were organized. And that when we entered into her hut, and we have seen that the fellow is very, very sober, very good. All the beggars are not good, but some beggars are really good. Their attitude and everything, like a perfect beggar. And so much कृच्छ साधन, so much penance, कितना कृच्छ किया. जब घर में घुसा, it took 2-3 days to count the money. More than you can't imagine, because that beggar was more than 95 or near about 100. And from childhood, she started doing that. Huge wealth, huge. What happened? Bhute khelo. What about I have saved? I could not enjoy. And enjoyment is not only eating food. In the more enjoyment is in giving. Believe me. People don't believe. People think because one day, only one day, if you give selflessly, means I don't want punya, I don't want papa, even if there is demerits, if there is sins, then also I will give. This is my dharma. And I don't want any return, any good returns from it. Selfless giving gives us the supreme pleasure. Those have given ever, they know the pleasure of giving. Others who are very miserly person, they can't understand a bit even about that. And you will see they are more dukhi. They are more dukhi in their own life, in their society also, because they are always afraid that if I give myself or if I give something else, what will happen next? That fearfulness make them dukhi. Once a very miserly person fell into the well. And started shouting, please save me, please save me, please save me. So one very compassionate person was passing through. He saw that one person is sinking and shouting. So that fellow stretched his hand and tell, give your hand. I will lift you up. But the person continued shouting, please save me, please save me, please. And this person, अरे भैया अपना हाथ तो दो, मैं उठा ले रहा हूं. ऐसे बहुत वक्त तक, और वो अवाक हुआ. He was surprised that मैं इतना बोल रहा हूं, मैं इतना करीब हूं उनका. छोटा कुआं था. अपना हाथ तो दो, मैं उठा लूंगा. तो सडनली और एक लोग आया और देखा क्या हुआ और पूछा क्या हुआ. ना बताया, देखो भाई मैं इतना करीब आ गया, बोल रहा हूँ बार बार कि तुम्हारा हाथ दो भाई, मैं उठा रहा हूँ. बोला हाँ भगवान, इन्होंने पूरा जिंदगी में कभी किसी को कुछ नहीं दिया, आज आपका हाथ कैसे देगा आपको. आप बोलिए, आप अपना भाषा चेंज कर दीजिए. तो उन्होंने बताया, भाई लो मेरा हाथ लो. तब उन्होंने हाथ ऐसे करके स्ट्रेच किया एंड आदमी उठा लिया. So that is the thing. जैसे राहु सूर्य को ग्रास कर लेते हैं और इतना बड़ा सूर्य को कैसे लगता है, रात में जैसे सूरज नहीं है, ऐसे ही माया, जो ब्राह्मण, जो आत्मा से उत्पन्न हुआ माया, ऐसे आत्मा को ढक देता है जैसे कि आत्मा नहीं है. तो इससे क्या प्रतीत होता है ना, आत्मा क्या है, आत्मा आनंद स्वरूप है. आत्मा में कोई दुख नहीं है, वो मेरा ही स्वरूप है. मेरा कोई दुख नहीं है, मैं आनंदमय हूं. लेकिन अगर वो आत्मा ढकते हुए रहेगा, ढका हुआ रहेगा, तो उसका ठीक ऑपोजिट होगा, मैं दुखी हूं. क्लियर. 140. अच्छा, what Gurudev has written. That Chandas name is Upajati Chanda. That Chandas name 139 is called Upajati Chanda. Avriti, the veiling power, is of the nature of tamas. It covers the self whose glories are infinite, which is indivisible, eternal, and one without a second. Just as Rahu covers the sun during a solar eclipse. Okay, now 140. Ghosh Babu, please mute yourself. Okay. तिरोभूते स्वात्मान्यमलतर तेजोवती पुमान् अनात्मानं मोहाद् अहमिति शरीरं कलयति ततः कामक्रोध प्रभृति भिरमुं बन्धनगुणैः परं विक्षेपाख्या रजस उरुशक्तिर्व्यर्थयति तिरोभूते स्वात्मन्यमलतरो तेजोवती पुमान् अनात्मानं मोहाद् अहमिति शरीरं कलयति ततः कामक्रोध प्रभृतिभिरसुं बन्धनगुणैः परं विक्षेपाख्या रजस उरुशक्तिर्यथयति. What a wonderful thing. I will just, when a man's own self of purest splendor is hidden from his direct experience, that man, due to ignorance, comes to falsely identify himself with his body, which is the not self. Then the merciless persecution of rajas or projecting power binds him down with fetters of lust, anger, and so on. Amalatara tejavati swatmani tirobhute puman mohat atma anatmanam shariram ahamati kalayati tataha rajasaha vikshepakya urushaktihi amum kama krodha pravritihi bandhana gunaihi param vyathayati. So, what's the meaning? अमलतरम तेजवती स्वात्मनि तिरोभूते. ये आत्म स्वरूप क्या है? अमलतरम. अमला means mala rahita. There is no impurity in the Atma Tattva. And Swatmani Tejavati. Swatmani will be used for two words. Swatmani Tejavati. Atma is apne api prakash swarup. Or Swatmani Tirabhute. After having covered by its own tamas, own ajnanam. Okay. So Atma is covered with its own tamas. Puman means Purushaha, Mohat out of delusion, anatmanam shariram ahamiti kalayati. This jada padartha, sharira, this chamda, haddi, med, majja, खून, पसीना, इसका एक सम्मिलित रूप को आई करके समझते हैं. ततः, and whenever I see, I consider this assembly as me, then इसका धर्म मेरा धर्म हो जाएगा. Because mind is trigunatmika. Because Prakriti is Trigunatmika. From that Prakriti, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara has come, the Sukshma Sharira. And mind is Raja Pradhana. Buddhi is Sattva Pradhana. And mind is Raja Pradhana. Predominance. There is predominance of Rajas. Clear? Then, what is the effect of Rajoguna? The effect of Rajoguna is Kama, Krodha, Lobha, desire, lust, greed, anger. All such lower tendencies are there in the mind because the mind is of Rajaguna Pradhana, the predominance of Rajas. Are you finding anything else? शांतनु, उनको पूछो वो क्या ढूंढ रहे हैं. So you please sit in a स्थिर way. उनको बताइए थोड़ा स्थिर होके बैठने के लिए. आप उनको बोल दीजिए थोड़ा स्थिर হয়ে বসার জন্য. কানের সমস্যা আছে সেই জন্য বলছি. So the thing is, and that is Balavati. And what is the Kama, Krodha, all those things? It binds us. ये हम लोगों का बंधन की कारण है. कामना ही हमारा बंधन की कारण है. We expect lot of things from where it is not expected. भिखारी अकबर के पास भीख मांगने गया और सुना कि अकबर अपने भगवान से मांग रहा है, मुझे ये दो, वो दो, वो दो, ये दो. तो भिखारी देखा, अरे मैं तो गलत आदमी के पास चलाया, ये तो खुद भिखारी है, मुझे तो राजा से मांगना था. हम लोग गलत आदमी मुझे खुशी रखेगा, मुझे आनंद देगा, मुझे वैभव देगा, मेरा संपद देगा, मेरा जो अधूरा सपना वो पूरा करेगा, ये सोचकर खुद को उनसे जोड़ लेता हूं. एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आई बिकम दुखी. So there is no value of samparka relationship in Vedanta. Of course it is there. Vedanta only wants to take out the bad smell of the thing. You know, कोई डॉक्टर बोलते अरे आपका जोड़ों का इतना दर्द है, you should eat the raw garlic clove. तो patient बोलता है I tried a lot, but it's bad smell. Because of that, there is a vomiting sensation. So doctor suggests him that soak that garlic clove into the raw milk for a few hours. The bad smell will go, then we eat. then everything will be there. Only the bad smell will go, but the medicinal value will be there. Vedanta is trying to tell you the truth. आप सत वस्तु समझकर मिथ्या वस्तु को पकड़ रहे हो. There is a turbulent evening, and there is a lot of tufan, wind, rain, everything else. And that person wants to go back his house. भव समुंदर पार करना ही तो हमारा लक्ष्य है. तो एक व्यक्ति ने नदी के उस पार गए थे आबादी करने के लिए, खेती बाड़ी करने के लिए, लेकिन शाम के समय जब बहुत टर्बुलेंट है, बारिश चल रहा है, तो उनका घर पहुंचने का जल्दी है. So there is no boat, nothing else. And suddenly he saw that there is a big log of wood is floating. Then Vedanta comes and tells, oh my dear friend, this is a crocodile. This is not the log of wood you think. This is a crocodile. Vedanta says the what is what, then decision is yours. The hardcore Vedanti also was in the house with the householders. They had their own wives and children, but they revealed Veda, how it is possible, because they were not attached with it. They knew the Swarupa of samsara. Clear? So, tataha rajasaha urushakti. Urushakti means vikshepa shakti. Amum kama krodha pravitivihi bandhana gunaihi param vyathayati. और रजोगुण से हम लोगों को क्या होता है? पेन होता है, दुख होता है. So we are the cause of our own sorrows. Vedanta tells you the truth. Vedanta gives you the courage to take the responsibility of your own sorrows. Whenever we feel sorrow, we start blaming. उनके लिए मेरा ये हुआ, वो अगर ये करता तो मेरा ये नहीं होता. ये we are always ready to blame others for our sorrow. Vedanta is giving us enough strength and courage to take all the responsibilities of the failure of my life. That is the work of Vedanta. 141. Mahamoha graha grashana galitatmavagamano dhiyo nanavastham swayam abhinayam stadgunataya apare samsare vishaya vishapure jalanidhau nimajjan majjayam bhramati kumatihi kutsita gatihi. The same thing what I told, it's written in 141. An individual who has a perverted intellect, whose knowledge of his self has been swallowed by the shark of complete ignorance, behaves as though the different states of his intellect were the nature of the self, and drills up and down, now rising and now sinking on the ocean of change, which is full of the poison of sin's pleasure. Indeed, what a calamitous fate. The same thing has been depicted. Ayam kutsit gatihi kumatihi. ये दुखी पुरुष, भ्रांति पुरुष, भ्रांत पुरुष, always sad, and kami purush, महामोह ग्राह गशन गलित आत्मा अवगनः अवगमनः. जो अज्ञान रूपी मगरमच्छ के पकड़ में आ जाता है, तब उनका आत्म स्वरूप का ज्ञान नष्ट हो जाता है. Whenever a person under the spell, under the grasp of the crocodile, in the form of, means in the ajnanam, in the form of crocodile, his knowledge about his own self is getting destroyed. Dhiyaha nana avastham tad gunataya स्वयं अभिनयन विषय विषपूरे अपारे संसारे. क्या होता है? अपने बुद्धि के द्वारा नाना अवस्था मीन्स द थ्री स्टेट्स ऑफ एग्जिस्टेंस, जागृत स्वप्न सुषुप्ति. नाना अवस्था तद गुणतया, उन अवस्था की क्या हाल है? ना कर्तृत्व है. इन जागृत आई एम डूइंग द थिंग, आईनेस इज देयर. इन ड्रीम I was dreaming, and in deep sleep I don't know anything else. ये जो कर्तृत्व बुद्धि, और कर्तृत्व बुद्धि में क्या होता है? मैं किया, मैं इसका फीलिंग्स होता है. एंड स्वयं अभिनयन, दुखी व्यक्ति सुखी होने का अभिनय करते हैं. और विषय विषपूरे अपारे संसारे जलनिधौ निमज्य उन्मज्य भ्रमति. ये नहीं कि संसार में हर वक्त दुख दिखाई देता है, ऐसे तो कभी नहीं. कभी सुख, कभी दुख, कभी खुशी, कभी गम. That is the nature of samsara. That is why nimajjan unmajjan, araha avaraha. So that is the nature, and you can tell it in different way, that there is birth and death, birth and death, birth and death every time in this samsara. Why? Because of me and my ignorance about my own self. Clear? Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.